It will catch up to you. Just ask this pair of crooks. All this and more on this episode of Live with Lcso.
Happy Friday, Lee County. I'm Public Information Officer Jesse Santero.
And I'm Nestor Montoya. You'd think by now drug dealers would get it, especially with Sheriff Carmine Marcino's Narcotics initiative.
That's giving them too much credit, though. It's pretty clear this drug dealing duo was no match for our narcotics unit. Earlier this month, detectives were made aware of drug activity happening at a home on Hart Drive in North Fort Myers. Through investigative techniques, they learned Brandon Black and Brian Hickman were both involved.
Detectives went to the home and arrested Brandon Black for possession of fentanyl. As detectives continued to investigate, they established probable cause to conduct a search warrant on this home. Inside, they found 52 grams of fentanyl, 33 grams of methamphetamine, and several pills. In addition to the drugs, a safe in Black's bedroom contained $8,475 and several firearms, too.
Detectives arrested Black for trafficking in fentanyl, trafficking in methamphetamine, 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance, and possession of a weapon by a convicted felon. Hickman was charged with possession of fentanyl. Thugs dealing drugs will not be allowed in Lee County. Sheriff Carmine Marcino will ensure these criminals spend their days at the Marcino Motel.
A thief steals from a home in broad daylight, and the family living inside caught him in the act. Deputies responded and got a good description of their suspect from the victim. A perimeter was set up, and the search was on.
Not long after, the suspect, Christian Stump, was found at a nearby gas station. He was charged for lawnmower theft, but as it turned out, Stump was also involved in a recent bike theft days before.
And just like those crimes caught up to Stump, his partner in crime, Ariel Schlenk, was also present with Stump at the gas station. Schlenk was charged with dealing in stolen property, pawning that stolen bike. Both were taken to the Marcino Motel. Well, another Friday means another batch of feel-good stories, and this one is quite endearing, if I do say so myself. Our South District deputies were notified of a deer trapped in a retention area near RSW. We worked alongside our partners with the Lee County Port Authority and Lee County ARFF Fire Division to create a makeshift lasso of sorts and hoist that deer out of the water. That is some incredible work.
I know. I think this story is so cute, and we're so happy that this deer was saved with teamwork.
Exactly.
Our deputies have a lot of tasks to complete on a daily basis, but what will always come first to them is the safety of our community members. While deputies were working in South District, they came in contact with a senior citizen who was in distress. They learned she had been driving for a while and was lost. Our deputies quickly took action and ensured this kind woman found her way back home.
Oh, that's great.
But first, they of course took the most adorable selfie with her.
I love these stories. You know, our deputies are really the best. They're always out there helping you when you're in need, like in this case.
That's true. They're always putting the community first.
Well, thank you for watching this episode of Live with Lcso. Be sure to follow us on social media for the latest news and updates.
Have a great weekend.